Hi everyone, I am Shauna Miller with Younique. I'm an independent presenter with Younique. I am making this video today to show the coverage difference between our BB Flawless and our Younique Liquid Touch Foundation. So as of right now, most of our foundations are back in stock, and the remaining parts will come back in stock this week. And so it's at an exciting time when people can get the liquid gold foundation that's been out of stock for quite some time. So I just wanted to show the coverage that you can get with either one. I love both the BB cream and the Touch Mineral Foundation, but just wanted to show the difference in the two to everybody. So I'm going to do half of my face today in the Liquid Touch, and I'm going to do half of my face in the BB cream mixed with some Touch concealer. So to add to the effect, to kind of show and demonstrate the coverage, I am going to use a Sharpie so that you can see. I do not have the best skin, so when I first bought my liquid foundation, it was to help cover these blemishes that kind of come and go on my skin. I have an autoimmune condition that causes this regularly. So you can see they come and go, they clear up, they come back. But so I need a foundation that has good coverage, especially in my day job as a professional in the nonprofit world. I want to look my best and feel my best, my most confident. So again, I'm going to start with some Sharpie. I'm going to just do a few dots. This is a pretty big Sharpie, so I'm going to do some dots to kind of simulate a bad breakout. I do know a number of people that use both types of foundation with various skin conditions, anything from rosacea to dry skin to oily skin, and they're just amazing products. Obviously, I wouldn't sell the products if I didn't love them, but I wanted to demonstrate why I love them so much. Let me get this to dry here before I start working on this. I did start my day today before this video with my Illuminate Clear Cleanser, and I did use my Divine Daily Moisturizer, and I always use my Glorious Face and Eye Primer. It gives a nice foundation, and it also helps fill in some of those larger pores to give a nice flawless look. So I think we're probably dry here. Yeah, we're good to go. So I'm going to do, like I said, half my face in the Touch Mineral Foundation and half of my face in the BB Flawless. So I use Touch Mineral Foundation in Organza. I can color match anybody that has questions. And typically I put my foundation on with our powder brush, and 5 drops will cover my entire face. So a little bit of this liquid gold goes a long, long way. Typically my bottle will last me about 4 months. So I'm just going to put a couple drops here because I'm only doing half of my face. And I'm going to cover this side of my face with the liquid foundation. So typically what I do is just dab this on here and start blending. So you can see as that goes. And it is a time release formula, meaning that it provides all day coverage. And I often do not have issues with coverage at the end of my day. My makeup still looks really, really great. I'm just going to use one more drop here. I started with 2.5 drops. I usually use 5 drops for my whole face, so I'm just going to do one more dab here. You can see all of that disappearing, going away. I'm going to get my whole half of my face so you can see the end result. Get a little brush hair there. So as you can see, it has covered Sharpie on my face. I always use a powder face. So I'm just going to do One more dab here. You can see all of that disappearing, going away. I'm going to get my whole half of my face so you can see the end result. Get a little brush hair there. So as you can see, it has covered Sharpie on my face. I always use a powder. It's just kind of a staple I've always used in my makeup. I have a dry to oily skin, but I tend to be oily through, you know, your T-zone. So I like to have that matte finish on my face. I do use the Touch Mineral Powder Foundation to go over top of any of my foundations, whether I'm using the BB cream or the liquid foundation. So I'm just going to touch that up to give you the full effect, so when we're done you can see the amazing coverage that either one of them provides. So let me just do the half of my nose here. As you can see, I have great coverage. So Sharpie on this side, Sharpie's gone on this side with the Touch Mineral Liquid Foundation. This stuff is liquid gold. It's Photoshop in a bottle. And I'm amazed always when I get great compliments on my flawless glowing skin because, as I said, I always have breakouts and it makes me feel more confident as I go about my day. So as you can see, I've done half my face in the Touch Liquid Foundation. I'm going to do the other half now in BB Flawless mixed with our Touch Perfecting Skin Concealer. I always shake my BB Flawless. It separates out a little bit. It's a tinted moisturizer, so I do a little bit here on the top of my hand. It's probably too much. And then I mix in my concealer. Often I will cover up any blemishes afterwards, and we'll do that. So I mix in my concealer. This is again Organza, which is the same color that I just used in my Touch liquid foundation. So I do that, mix it in, and then I cover. My goal with doing this to show you is that as amazing as our liquid gold is, we have some other really great products. The BB Flawless is something that I use interchangeably with my liquid foundation. It just kind of depends on the day, what I'm doing, how much time I have to get ready, you know, that type of thing. So as you can see, again, Sharpie has been erased. You can see some of the little dots there under the surface, but typically you're not walking around with Sharpie on your face. I'm just trying to use up that little bit that I had left there. Again, so Sharpie is gone, using a different combo of our fabulous foundations that you can order through Younique. Again, I use my powder to just kind of touch up and go over that. And this is a daily routine for me. This is something that I do regularly. And voila. So my point is, two great foundations, two great types of coverage, Sharpie and Flawless Skin either way. So as the liquid gold goes on sale this week, there are great products out there for those that don't like the BB Flawless coverage, but they're both amazing, amazing, amazing products. So liquid gold on this side, coverage Sharpie, BB Flawless, Touch Concealer on this side, did the same thing. Two different coverages, two different foundations.